Hi, it's Chris here, and in this video we're going to go through the best cheap vacuum cleaners for under $100 out there today. Now, I've kept this list as refined as possible, narrowing it down to my absolute favorite 5, so no matter what you're looking for, there'll definitely be something on this list for you. So before we jump in, drop a like, subscribe, and hit the bell to be updated with new videos. Alright, as usual, I'm going to skip all the fluff and just jump right in. If you want to confirm my recommendations, go in the description and check out that list to ensure you get the best price. Alright, so the first one on the list is going to go to my personal favorite, and this is the Bissell CleanView Upright Bagless Vacuum Cleaner. So this one is like that friend who doesn't look super flashy but always shows up to get the job done without asking for gas money. This vacuum has been a solid performer, especially in carpet cleaning. So if your floors are like mine and look like a petting zoo exploded, this might be for you. Key features: 5 height settings. Whether you've got plush carpets or bare floors, this bad boy can handle it all, like an all-terrain vehicle but for your living room. Easy to clean dust cup as well. The dust cup empties from the bottom, so you won't get that dust explosion in your face experience that makes you feel like you just walked out of a sawmill. And turbo brush for pet hair. If your pet sheds enough fur to make a second pet, the turbo brush attachment is here to save the day, like a lint roller on steroids. Washable foam filter as well, because who doesn't love the idea of getting the job done and saving money on filters? It's like being eco-friendly but also friendly to your wallet. 24-foot cord as well, so you can vacuum across the house without constantly switching outlets. It's like giving you freedom, but in vacuum form. Multi-stage filtration as well. While there's no HEPA, it does capture large and small particles, which is great if your floors are a mix of cat hair and mystery crumbs. So who's it for? Well, it's perfect for anyone living in a multi-level house, or basically anyone who wants to avoid the gym by carrying it up and down the stairs, because who needs weights when you have 13.5 pounds of vacuum? If you have pets and your house looks like they've been running a hair factory, this vacuum will be your new best friend. Just don't expect it to filter out every speck of dust like a HEPA filter would, but for the price, it is doing the Lord's work. The next one is my recommendation for the best budget option. It's the Eureka Mighty Mite Canister Vacuum Cleaner. Yes, it is called Mighty Mite, but don't let that name fool you. This thing isn't a superhero sidekick. It is the main character for bare floors. It's been around so long, it's basically vacuum royalty, if you like. If you've got hardwood floors and hate lugging around something the size of a small spaceship, then this could be for you. Key features: great at cleaning bare floors. This vacuum handles hardwood and bare floors like they owe it money, efficiently and with no mercy. Very light as well at 8.6 pounds. This thing weighs less than your pet and is easier to handle than that existential crisis you had last week. And dust bags, easy to change. No wrestling matches with the dust bag here. Just pop it in and out like it's the easiest choice you've made all day. And HEPA filter. If you're allergic to anything that's small enough to fly up your nose, the filter will keep the air as clean as your conscience after you didn't vacuum for a month. And the blower port, not just for floors, this baby blows dirt out of your garage, driveway, or anywhere else you've been pretending to clean. And fingertip controls. Feel like a tech wizard controlling your vacuum with just a flick of your thumb. It's the closest thing to magic you'll get from cleaning, really. And 20-foot cord, because who likes the vacuuming version of musical chairs with power outlets? This gives you enough length to stay plugged in metaphorically and literally. So who's it for? Well, if you've got a house full of hardwood tile or low pile carpets and you prefer your vacuums to be light enough to hoist around like a baguette, this has got your back. It's not going to dig into thick carpets like a rotating brush would, but for bare floors and the occasional flat rug, it's an absolute champ. Plus, with that blower port, you can make cleaning your garage look like an action movie scene. The next one is my recommendation for the best cheap stick vacuum, and it's the Bissell Featherweight Power Brush Stick Vacuum. So this is basically a superhero in stick form, just a little less muscular, and it doesn't wear a cape. For a stick vacuum, it's packing some serious heat with a rotating brush, making it a rare find for those of us who live in homes that are part carpet, part hardwood, and 100% covered in pet hair. Key features: rotating brush for carpet cleaning. Most stick vacuums act like carpets, so they're kryptonite, but not this one. It'll dig into your carpets with a rotating brush, yanking out pet hair like it's pulling a magician's scarf out of a hat. Converts to handheld as well. Suddenly it's 2 vacuums in one. Just when you thought you had to buy a second gadget for your couch, this thing transforms faster than robots in disguise. It's like a Swiss Army knife of vacuums, minus the tiny tweezers. And corded for non-stop cleaning. Cordless vacs love to give up mid-job, like a teenager on a Saturday morning. But this one keeps going as long as you've got an outlet nearby. Also, small washable filter. The filter might not be HEPA, but hey, it's washable, so you can save save your money for more important things like coffee or more coffee. Lightweight at just 4 pounds as well. It's so light you'll forget you're holding it until you remember you're actually cleaning, because let's face it, cleaning is never truly forgettable. So who's it for? Well, it's for anyone who likes their cleaning tools to multitask harder than a parent with a full-time job and a side hustle. It's perfect for bare floors and low-pile carpets, and if you've got pets, it'll handle the fur storms with no problem. While it's not going to win any awards for fancy features like a swiveling head, it's a great choice for small spaces, quick cleanups, and for people who don't want to lift anything heavier than a sack of potatoes. The next one is my recommendation for the best budget cordless handheld option. It's the Works PowerShare Cordless Cube compact vacuum. So this thing is like the vacuum equivalent of that friend who's small but secretly ripped. It may only weigh 3 pounds, but it's here to clean up messes like a tiny whirlwind of fury. This vacuum has won top spot in a variety of handheld vacuum tests, which is probably the most exciting competition you've seen. Key features: lightweight at just 3 pounds. It's lighter than a bag of chips, and yet it doesn't crumble under pressure. It's like the David to the Holmes mess Goliath, minus the whole rock slinging. Long flexible hose with a 4-foot hose. This thing will stretch further than your last New Year's resolution. It gets into those hard to reach spots like between your car seats where old French fries go to die. And cordless freedom. No cords to trip over, no outlets to fight for, just pure unadulterated vacuuming freedom. You could clean in the middle of a field if you felt like it. And HEPA filter. This vacuum is not just good for cleaning up dirt, it's out here capturing allergens like a tiny air purifier with a grudge. And battery and charger sold separately. A bit of a bummer, sure, but look at it this way: if you already own a Works tool, you're golden. Otherwise, just imagine it as the vacuum playing hard to get. So who's it for? Well, it's perfect for anyone who needs a small vacuum with big ambitions. It's great for car owners, people with dust collecting nooks and crannies, and those of us who like to pretend we're secret agents cleaning up the aftermath of some covert snack eating operation. It may not come with the battery or charger, but for all its other perks, it is worth it. Just think of it as joining an exclusive cordless vacuum club. The next one is my recommendation for the best for pet hair. It's the Black & Decker Fur Buster handheld vacuum. Now, if you've got pets that leave more hair around your house than your actual hairbrush collects, then meet this one. This is basically the Jason Statham of handheld vacuums, small, powerful, and ready to handle the chaos your pets leave behind. It's got powerful suction that'll make you wonder why your regular vacuum even exists, especially for a price that's not going to make your wallet cry. Key features: powerful suction and motorized brush for pet hair. This vacuum doesn't mess around with pet hair, it goes in like it's on a mission. The motorized brush attachment works so well your pets might start getting worried you'll vacuum them next. Extra long crevice tool. You know those crumbs and fur balls that hide between the couch cushions like they were in witness protection? Not anymore. The built-in crevice tool is like a vacuuming scalpel. 32-minute runtime as well. It lasts longer than most people's patience for cleaning. 32 minutes on a single charge. That's a lot of vacuuming for something you can carry with one hand. And washable filter, so no need to keep buying filters. Just rinse this one out. It's almost like having a reusable coffee cup, but for dust and pet fur. And battery indicator with its easy to read display. You won't have to wonder if it's about to die mid-cleaning, leaving you to awkwardly finish with a lint roller. So who's it for? Well, it's perfect for pet owners who are tired of their furniture looking like it's growing fur. With its strong suction, it's a lifesaver for anyone battling embedded hair in carpets or couches. And if you like to vacuum in peace, the fact that it's one of the quietest models means your dog might not immediately start giving you the side eye every time you fire it up. And while it doesn't have a HEPA filter for the price, it still takes a solid bite out of pet hair. Alright, so those are my recommendations there. Hopefully there's something on that list for you, but if you have any questions, drop them down below. And if you found value in this video, drop a like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.